You're watching Chicago Ala Carte, your personal tour guide to Chicago's best-kept secrets. Chicago is more than just a large city. Chicago is a collection of over 35 small towns, neighborhoods. Think about it. Chicago is a streetwise city with over 3,600 miles of highways, byways, and just plain old side streets. On these streets is a cornucopia of restaurants, bistros, cafes, and saloons, each offering a distinct taste, a marvelous scent that is Chicago. Now, it doesn't matter if you're born and raised in town or a newcomer. We're going to take you on a tour of Chicago only as a Chicagoan knows it. Chicago Ala Carte will show you some of Chicago's best-kept secrets. You're watching Chicago Ala Carte. It's to dine for.
While in town, Chicago Ala Carte would like you to set course to Moonrakers. Moonrakers in the shadow of Dearborn Station in historic Printer's Row. The seafood at Moonrakers is pure fresh. Their Mexican dishes, excellent. After dinner, snuggle up to Moonrakers Rustic Nautical Bar and sample some fine port or an imported ale. At Moonrakers, entrees range from $8.95 to $14.95, and Moonrakers accepts most major credit cards. Seasonal outdoor dining is available. Moonraker, a comfortable destination any day or night. Moonrakers at the corner of Polk and Dearborn.
You're watching Chicago Ala Carte, your personal tour guide to Chicago's best-kept secrets.
If you're a business person and have 20 minutes in between appointments and you really don't want that 10th cup of coffee, I've got a great idea. Check out Chicago's Centennial Fountain. The fountain is located at McClure Court in the Chicago River. It's a great way to enjoy the sunshine, the water, the river, and a beautiful Chicago summer day. And if it's real hot, Chicago has its own form of air conditioning. Does this feel good? Centennial Fountain, just another Chicago on the side. Enjoy.
The Michael Thomas Salon is relaxing. Michael Thomas is pampered. Michael Thomas is color. Michael Thomas is style. The Michael Thomas Salons, a different world, a place to find the real you. Right now at Michael Thomas, treat yourself to a day of beauty at a very special offer. Michael Thomas Salons, Chicago, Deerfield, and in the Woodland Commons at Buffalo Grove Road and Route 22.
Welcome to Chicago. You're watching Chicago Ala Carte.
Perfect. You're watching Chicago Ala Carte. It's to dine for. You know, Chicago is the birthplace of the modern-day skyscraper. And boy, do we have skyscrapers. A collection of the world's best architects came to the Windy City and left their signature on Chicago's impressive skyline forever. Now, the best way to see the Chicago skyline is from a boat, the Fort Dearborn, moored at North Pier Terminal. Jane Brown, tour guide for Chicago Architectural Cruises.
My job, I think, is to make architecture exciting, and I think usually you look at a skyline and that's the city of Chicago, but if someone's on the boat with you picking apart these buildings, building by building, explaining reasons why this one has a top in a pyramid shape and this one has a flat top, I think it's down to everyone's level. Everyone can enjoy it.
Our tour guide she knew an incredible amount of information. It was great. I would recommend it highly. I thought it was terrific. The whole thing was really interesting, and it flew by.
The Chicago Architectural Cruises leave North Pier Terminal daily. For more information on schedules, call Chicago Architectural Cruises at 527-1977. That's another Chicago on the side. Enjoy. You're watching Chicago Ala Carte. It's to dine for.
Hey, that's Tom Wall of the Bears.
Hey, Waddle, think fast.
Hey, wait a minute. You can always catch a great deal at Lebo's.
Run, walk, or waddle to the Lebo's nearest you.
You know, Chicago offers some of the best shopping in the world. Department stores such as Marshall Field's, Neiman Marcus, Lord & Taylor's, Saks Fifth Avenue. But this is my situation. My plane landed at 10 o'clock this morning. I'm safe and sound. I've got a business meeting at 1 o'clock this afternoon, but my luggage is on its way to Maui. However, I have a problem. Not a lot of money in my pocket, but I got the solution too. Suit Smarts.
Suit Smart is downtown Chicago's only upscale men's consignment store. It's a place you can save a lot of cash, and you gotta stop by and see this place.
Well, we stock about 600 suits each week. We get new inventory weekly, about 70 to 90 suits a week. And we stock everything from Hart, Schaffner & Marx to Kuppenheimer, Joseph Banks. We occasionally get Mani's, Giorgio Armani's, and other Italian-made suits. Our customers are the guys that wear a suit once a year to a wedding or to, an anniversary party. But we also get seniors, senior partners in the law firms. We like to call it recycling. We get the high-quality suits from these businessmen I mentioned back into the community at a real great value at a low price.
Well, there I am. My luggage may still be traveling, but I got dressed and ready for my meeting for next to nothing. Suit Smart, 115 North Wabash, under the L-Trex, next to McDonald's. It's one of Chicago's best-kept secrets, and still another Chicago on the side. Enjoy.
It's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from downtown. It's Lincoln Park Zoo, one of the largest and last free zoos in the country. It's open 365 days a year, and admission is free.
Oh, you're gonna be impressed. Ooh, you're gonna like our style. Oh, the Empress River Casino is gonna make you smile. Oh, with the Empress, be our guest and prepare. Oh, yeah.
Chicagoland, prepare yourself for a new level of entertainment with Empress River Casino in Joliet. We're cruising 8 times daily, 7 days a week. Call for reservations today, 708-345-6789, and prepare to be impressed.
You're gonna be impressed. Good times for everyone. We're the Empress River Casino. No limits to the fun. Oh, we're the Empress. Be our guest and prepare to be impressed.
For additional gaming and travel arrangements, dial extension 711. And good luck. You're watching Chicago a la carte. It's to die for. There you have it, a 1954 Green Phantom Schwinn bicycle. And I had one of these growing up when I was a kid, about 40 years ago. It wasn't just a bicycle, it was a rocket ship trying to go to Mars. It was a horse where I chased bad guys. Some days we'd go to the beach. Other days, just down to the ball yard, play a few innings. Whatever your memories are of bicycle riding, you can relive them here in Chicago today at the Bicycle Museum of America. Inside, we're going to meet Jim Hurd. He is the creative genius behind the museum, and he's also the curator. Let's go inside. He's waiting for us.
In the collection, we have bikes on display from 1820 to brand new bicycles. So it's from the bone shakers into the high wheel bicycles, into things at the turn of the century in the 1890s like drive shaft propelled bicycles, bicycles made out of wood as far as the frame and fork. The bicycle industry gave birth really to the auto industry in the 1890s. We cross every generation gap that there ever was. Now this morning we haven't had anybody through that's looked at an 1883 Columbia high wheel bike and said they had one like that as a kid. But during the course of our normal day here, we'll get the grandfather, the grandson, and the son or daughter in, and they each stand there and point out the machine that they had and tell their memories.
Besides being the only museum of its kind in North America, the Bicycle Museum of America is considered one of the top 3 collections in the world. And the city of Chicago is remembered for being the largest manufacturer of bicycles at the turn of the century.
Your bicycle definitely was part of your imagination. It let you have an airplane, a train. Some of the bikes in the collection, there's a Hopalong Cassidy and a Gene Autry bike that came equipped with 2 cap guns and a horse head on the front of the bike. It reminds some of us in the collection here, as you look through, of other things besides the machine itself. It reminds us that at one time a cardboard box was a fort and a lilac bush was a hideout.
The Bicycle Museum of America is simply a great time for folks of all ages. It's $2 for adults and kids are free. It's located at the North Pier Terminal Building at 435 East Illinois Street, and it's open 7 days a week. You're watching Chicago a la carte, your personal tour guide to Chicago's best-kept secrets. Coming up, rib tips, a look at Chicago's best rib houses. And it's great to me, a rundown of our favorite Greek restaurants, plus hot ticks and hot jazz. Stay tuned.